Answer the FaceTime. I just had to pull over, okay? Better put my seatbelt back on. I have to get my composure together. Let me tell you about this book, friend. Answer the FaceTime. Oh my God, I'm on my way to the movies, and while I'm on my way to the movies, I was listening to the ending of the book, and oh, the new couple in apartment 5B, this book, this book was a drag in the beginning. You know, I do not like books that drag. Like, I'm gonna need some in the beginning to hold me over, and it was slow. Like, it was almost giving a silent patient. And you know, I hate that book, okay? I hate that book. All you gotta do is read the first 4 chapters of that book and the last 3 chapters of it, and you gonna know what's going on. But it was just too long and drawn out for nothing. I feel like this book was long and drawn out. However, it was a method to the madness, and that's what I figured out. The silent patient, it was just slow burn for no reason, only for it to just be like one plot twist, right? Like just one like aha moment. The new couple in apartment 5B, oh baby, I'm talking about. It's about this couple, and he's an actor and she's a writer, and like they're into the arts, and his uncle or play uncle or whatever live in like this prestigious building in New York, and he's on his deathbed and end up giving them the apartment and like signing the apartment over to him, even though it was supposed to go to his daughter. He ended up last minute signing it over to them. So now they move into the building, and it's just everything is going wrong in the building. The people acting like they like them, they really don't like them. The people got a hidden agenda, you know. Then the man daughter, his name Ivan, that's the one who, I think his name Ivan, that's his friend who gave him the apartment. The apartment is valued at $5 million. Remember that, baby. This apartment is valued at $5 million, okay? Everybody found out that they inherited this. However, the will was changed, and his daughter was supposed to get it. So now it's all this like back and forth. It's people in the building that are mediums and spirits, and the girl see ghosts, and she don't like her mama and her daddy, and it's just a lot of little drama. And you like, okay, like, you know how like you get your back scratched and it's like they ain't really hitting a spot, but it's like, okay, like, you kind of in the right. It's like that. Like, it was kind of in the right spot, which kind of had me going. So I stayed the course, and when I tell you, I'm glad I did. I'm glad, friend, that I stayed the course for it, okay? Now, let's talk about what I like to talk about, character development. It's way too many characters going on in the book. You know, I do not like that. Why you got 9-10 different people in it and they got such a small role, but then you want to go back 7 chapters after to now talk about that person. You like, well, who is that person? Like, where did they come from? Like, who is that? So I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that you told me about him in the first 2 chapters. Now it's chapter 38 and you bring him back up. Like, who is he? Where he come from? So I didn't like that. I didn't think the character, I'm really big on character development, right? And I feel like the characters, the main characters wasn't developed enough for me. Like, that's how I feel. The main characters was not developed enough for me. It's like, you know, they give you a little bit of background about the character, but then they kind of go in this long soliloquy about something else. I don't feel like the character development part was like done properly, because now it's like 45 different characters in it, but it's only 2 real main characters, and then it's like 3 supporting roles. Her name Lisa is the author. She overgives on one part. His name Abby, and he's like the doorman, and like he's been in the building forever, okay? So he know all of the secrets, all the people business in the building. Like, they overgive about Abby and how he came to be. Avi is like one of the supporting roles, but we need more about the two main characters. Now, she did go in depth about the husband. His name is Wade, baby. You gotta watch Wade, okay? And have you ever seen Apple Don't Fall from the Tree or something like that? No, not Apple Don't Fall from the Tree. Dang, it's the lady that playing Succession, and it's on Peacock. And her son was like disappeared, and they trying to figure out like who the son is and where the son come from, and like he's missing the whole time. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but this book is like that, okay? It's on Peacock. She played in Succession. You gonna know when you look it up. If you like that series, this book is that. Now that I'll go back, let's take the silent patient off. Let's take that off. It was like that. Now that now that we had this FaceTime and we kind of talking it out, that's why we had to talk it out so I could get my thoughts together. I feel like it was like that, which is why I liked it, because that one was a slow burn, but it had enough to keep you interested, and then at the end, it just all kind of just... And make sure you listen to the epilogue, okay? Make sure you listen to the epilogue. That epilogue... Baby, it's gonna tie so much together that you be like, oh, that was good. Okay. Then the epilogue gonna come and you gonna be like, ooh. Ooh, okay. So, now if I give my rating, character development is very important to me, right? And I feel like that wasn't developed enough, so I'm gonna take points off that. I feel like it was like a 12, 13 hour audiobook. I feel like it could have been done in 8, so I feel like it was too long for no reason when it could have been shorter. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It was good, and I don't have nothing to compare it to from the author. Her name is Lisa. I forgot her last name, but I'm gonna put her here. But I'm gonna give it a cool 7 out of 10. Like, if you own your Libby app, I would definitely put it on there. Okay. Yeah. It's not one of the better ones that I've read, but it was good. Like, I would have been pissed if it didn't end how it ended, because then I would have talked trash about it like I did about The Silent Patient, because people love that book. They rave about that book, and it's a no for me. But add this to the list, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And the thing about it, Libby give you access to book for 14 days. I've had this book for 13 days, okay? If I like a book, I can finish it in a day. Like, I've done it many of times. Baby, it's the midnight hour, and I end up finishing it. Like, let me just push through it. Like, Lord God, let me push through it. I'm already this far. And I've been listening to it a little by little. However, I've been listening to this book on top of other books, on top of other books, on top of other books, too. And it was just like, okay, I kept coming back to the book. So, I mean, yeah, it was worth the read. It just wasn't like, oh my God. But it do have some bangers in it, okay? Okay, yeah. It ain't, how you get a CD and it's just all no skips, just straight through? It's not like that. This not like that. It's like song 1, 7, 12, maybe go back to 5. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. It wasn't like straight through. But it's some hits on here. So, yeah. And if you read it, let me know your thoughts. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know your thoughts. Let me tell me some of your ahas that you kind of seen in it, because it definitely gave me a different way of thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. Thanks for answering FaceTime, friend. Bye.